From one Twins way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Minnesota Twins. We're all eager to see his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go, and on the mound now, Joe Ryan. What do you have on him, Singy?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him, so he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Ryan Reynolds, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Ground ball right side. Miranda steps on the bag, and a quick out, number one. Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson.
For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. Next pitch is outside. Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to left. And it drops in. But a good job to keep it in front.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough, but right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's Devers at the plate.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Move to first, and he's back in there. Ground ball right side. Castro sends it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill here today, Logan Gilbert.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Back in Minnesota, and the batter now, Austin Martin. Gilbert, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. And the batter now, Jake Frazier.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And a bunt towards third. And that's just foul. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Into center. Durant coming on. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. Out number 2. Two down, base is empty. Here's Carlos Correa. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. 4 for 12 in the series so far. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Man at second.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Got him looking. And that is that. Back at target field. And now the shortstop, Manny Machado. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Batting 6. The left fielder,
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Outside low, ball 1. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Machado gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. That one fouled off. 2-2. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that. Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
That's towards center. Martin makes the grab for the second out. Now batting Jarren Duran. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy.
Duran.
First pitch just misses. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
up
of the
for
second.
the
Here's
Twins,
Royce Lewis.
the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
And ball one. And a slider misses down and away. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throws to second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. Runner in scoring position. No outs. And now the first baseman, Jose Miranda. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That's off the mark, and the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Byron Buxton. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And a foul ball. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner at second here, one gone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, J.P. Crawford. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Crawford working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Ryan Reynolds here. Grounded out his first time up. Reynolds measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Swing and a foul out of play. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. So up next, Alec Burleson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground, right side. Fair ball.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Rodriguez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Burleson off of first with 2 away. And takes low for ball 1. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Back-to-back singles. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And here is Devers.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Two on, 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One, 2 now. That one missed. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And Devers hits that one. And that's the 3rd out. Back in Minnesota as we go to the last of the 3rd. This is Willie Castro. Gilbert back to work. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
On the ground to 3rd, and he'll be safe at first. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Austin Martin, the next Twin up to hit. Check swing, and he held up. Off the mark there. Ball 2. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Runner on the go. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1.
Fraley.
Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out.
The batter number 4. Shortstop.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Doubled his first time up. Right through there for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that one hammered way back there. And it's gone. Home run. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Duran sizes this one up. That's out number 2. Royce Lewis, the next twin up to hit. A double and a run scored his first time up. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back at Target Field, new inning getting started. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
Machado.
And that misses. 1-0.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And it's fouled away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Randy Arozarena now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Sia strikes him out for the second time today. Digging in, Cal Raleigh. Fly to center his first time.
Raleigh.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
No strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Fastball is outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Pulls that one foul. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Duran takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Hit in the air, left field. Fraley makes the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth, and now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. Foul ball there.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Reynolds hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now
Byron Buxton getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. A little bit low, and that's ball 1. That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Jeffers in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Willie Castro digs in now. On the ground to Devers. Devers throws on to first. Third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now J.P. Crawford. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Sliced hard, but foul. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way inside. Now that's smacked to right center. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Burleson up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Runner, yes,
there goes the runner. Strike in there. Wide throw, and it gets away.
One ball, two strike.
The 1-2. Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. There's a strike.
0-1.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Matt Brash.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Austin Martin. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Twins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him. And one away.
The left fielder, number 30.
So digging in, Jake Fraley. That missed by a lot. And that is ball one. Brash is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. And that one handled. Sends it to first. Home half of the fifth inning moving along. Two quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Correa, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Duran sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back in Minnesota, top 6, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Ryan back to work.
Nope, outside.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Just off the inside edge.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one finds the corner, and the count is 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one to first, and it goes just foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now Machado up here. And there's a strike. The Twins leading by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one missed. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Arozarena, a former Rookie of the Year, 30 years old now, and he was born in Cuba. Slice down the right side.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Right down the chute. That's strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Hit on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting.
And here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda. There's the strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Ball 1 there. That's down and in. And that is downstairs. And the count's full. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Now pitching
on the mound now for the Twins, Danny Coulombe.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Chop to the left side. Lewis throws to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
Second baseman, J.P. Crawford.
Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. That one pushed to the left and foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. JoJo Romero.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So now here's the
Leading
DH, Byron Buxton.
The designated hitter, Byron Buxton.
And first offering is fouled off. Bounce to third, but it kicks foul. The 0-2. Liner caught at second. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And downstairs.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Next offering is outside. Right side, Crawford. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Willie Castro.
Castro.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And that drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here is Austin Martin.
Oh, that's a ball.
And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-0. Castro, the runner at first with 2 gone. Step off, throw to first. Castro back on a dive. Two outs. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And the inning is over.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Twins.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
66.
Jorge Alcala.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 3.
Brian Reynolds.
First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a miss. That one not close. And it's 3-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Headed towards the corner. Fraley really on his horse for it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Good job to fight that one off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And that's way high. And that's ball 2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Center field. Martin has it sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Man aboard, and here is Devers. 0 for 3 in this one.
Devers.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now pitching for the
Back
Mariners.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Trent Thornton. And this is appearance number 45. Now at the plate, Jake Fraley.
For the Twins, the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. 1 up, 1 down. Now Correa up to hit. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one hit to first, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's got his second double of the game.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now Matt Wallner. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. And that's way high, and the count is 2-0. On the ground to Devers. Devers throws on to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Correa on his horse and coming home. He'll score. And he's there for the double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And first offering is fouled off. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Lewis at second with 2 down. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for the
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Louis Varland. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Varland.
Manny Machado up to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Varland, 6'1" righty, 205 pounds, and he's playing today in his home state of Minnesota. And another ball. Here's a rocket out to left. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. To first, maybe a 2-ball. 1 at second. Now to first, and it's a double play. So last chance for the Mariners. Cal Raleigh will hit next. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take the finale here. They win the series 3-1.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.